My dear one, take a moment and just be still. Yes, you. You might sense it deep down, this message coming from the very core of who I am. I think you're remarkable, and I care about you deeply. These words aren't meant for everyone. They're meant specifically for you. Now is your time to listen to me, to take in what I have to say as you navigate life's twists and turns. I know you've been seeking answers, a way to understand the mess, a glimpse of clarity. This is that moment. I see you, truly see you, and you mean more to me than you realize. Don't turn away now. Don't ignore what I'm sharing. This is the message that has been waiting for you, even if you didn't know you were waiting for it. You might ask yourself, is this really for me? It is. Nothing happens by accident here. I planned this well before you entered the world. Give me a few minutes of your time now. This message is meant to bridge the gaps in your heart, to mend what has been broken, and to spark a deep sense of trust within you. Listen to every sentence with your very being, not merely with your ears. Don't let doubts or the noise around you drown out these words. This isn't just any message. It's a lifeline. Let's walk together along this path of care and meaning that I have set out for you. Are you ready? Are you willing to embrace the support, the affirmation, and the path that you've been seeking? Stay with me for a moment longer. This is where real change begins. I might not say this often enough, but I need you to know one thing. I care for you. These words aren't empty or said without thought. They stem from deep within me and cut through the uncertainty, the fears, and the doubts you may harbor. You might wonder how I can care for you, especially when you have faults, mistakes, and moments of feeling not enough. Yes, I notice everything, yet my regard for you never falters. I don't set you side by side with anyone else. I measure your worth by the fact that you matter to me, and that is not conditional. I acknowledge the hard work you put in every day, the conflicts you endure, the struggles you face, and the times you choose hope, even when it seems easier to give in to despair. Even when it feels like no one is paying attention, I am. I appreciate each small victory, every cautious step, and every moment of genuine trust. Let my words resonate deep within you. I see you, and I hold you in my regard. You show courage even when fear makes you pause. I appreciate the kindness you try to extend, even when it might seem unnoticed. I admire the fact that you press on, no matter how rough the journey becomes. You are precious to me, and nothing you've done or failed to do can change that fact. Your worth isn't based on perfection or achievement, but simply on the reality that you exist. Today, let go of those negative stories that tell you you're not enough, and instead, embrace this truth. You are valued and seen by me. Live with that understanding, and know how proud I am of you. I want you to understand something that could change your entire perspective. I see you, all of you, even the parts you keep hidden, the struggles you believe no one notices, and the silent pleas you utter when you feel truly alone. I know you inside and out in a way that no one else ever will. When your heart is heavy, I'm there. When you're battling hardships that seem endless, I stand with you. When you cry in solitude, every tear is observed. No tear escapes my notice. I understand the weight of your challenges, the sacrifices you make, and the dreams you still cling to. Sometimes it might seem like no one truly knows the real you, but I assure you I see every detail. I remember the person you once were, the one you are now, and every step you are taking in between. All of it matters. There's nothing unimportant, and my care for you is boundless. Even if you feel invisible in this speeding world, know that you are never hidden from me. I have marked you in such a way that you are always present in my thoughts. I allow you to experience everything, the joys, the irritations, and everything in between. Here is a truth that might help your heart open. You are never truly alone, not for a single moment. I am with you always, surrounding you and guiding you even when you feel isolated. Lift your head up, dear one. Move through life with the calm assurance that you are known completely, from every angle, and that you are deeply cared for. You are unique, and my care for you remains constant at every stage of your journey. Listen carefully. You are not the result of chance. Your existence is purposeful and significant. You were not an accidental byproduct. You were here by design, with meaning long before the world even came to be. I have crafted each detail of who you are, endowing you with a purpose that is truly your own. Every aspect of you, from your thoughts to your aspirations, was formed with care. You are neither too much nor too little. You are exactly as I made you. At this point, you might wonder, why am I here? What does this all mean for my value? Remember this. I made you with a unique spirit and talents that no one else possesses. Your identity isn't defined by the standards of the world around you. It is defined by the meaning I have imprinted on you. I have set you on a path that only you can travel, capable of making a change that is uniquely yours. You may have felt inadequate at times, rejected or compared unfavorably, but let me be clear. Nothing will ever diminish my regard for you. No setback or misstep can alter how I view you. I have your path mapped out with care and intention. Your role is not measured solely by your achievements. It's about acting with care and consistency, and letting your actions speak for themselves. It involves being a beacon of possibility to those around you. You represent the care and compassion I value, a presence that brings hope into the lives of others. So, hold your head high and walk confidently on the path laid out for you. This moment in your life is yours, and every step you take is guided. Trust in this guidance, even when the way seems unclear. I am paving the path ahead of you. Please take a pause from your endless striving and realize this. You don't need to earn my regard by tallying achievements or scoring victories. My sense of care for you is not based on performance metrics. It is rooted in who you are deep down. A society that measures worth by output is not determining your true value. My appreciation is freely given. You don't need to prove yourself in order to receive it. You don't have to be perfect to deserve this care. The simple truth is that you are sufficient just as you are. Recall this when you feel weighed down by expectations. I cared for you even before you were ready to grasp it all, from your earliest moments onward. I cared for you through every phase of your life, in moments of success and in moments when you stumbled. I care unconditionally. Even when feelings of unworthiness creep in, remember that you are not defined by the opinions or mistakes of others. My care is a steady presence, a kind of comfort that renews itself every day. You don't have to bear the burdens of guilt or the fear of being rejected because you are already embraced in this care. Think of this care as a gift that is given freely. It is not something that needs to be earned. You are continuously being shaped into the person you are meant to become. There will be moments when the weight of challenges seems unbearable, when the horizon appears dark and unreachable, but trust that with every step taken in faith, you move closer to the opportunities I have prepared for you. Even if you struggle to see it, every effort matters and every hurdle brings you nearer to that open path. Difficult times are not the end of your journey, but a part of it, guiding you toward the strength you might not even know you have. When the road is rough, lean into this care, and it will steady you. You are resilient, even when the burden feels too heavy to bear. Every time you choose hope over despair, every time you endure despite the odds, take a moment to recognize that strength. I celebrate these moments of determination, and I am using every challenge as a stepping stone towards something greater for you. Keep moving forward. The care I offer is always close at hand. Do not allow yourself to be stalled by doubt or discouragement. There is more for me to share, more truths that will help lighten your heaviest days and encourage your heart when it feels low. It troubles me to think of you turning away now, because I am trying to reach you with this message, to help you feel the care I have and the plan I have for your life. I am not finished speaking to you. Come along and allow this message to deepen your understanding of your worth. Each time you falter, I am here to support you, to lend you balance and help you rise again. I do not scrutinize your imperfections. Instead, see them as chances for my strength to work within you. Recognize that true strength is often revealed in vulnerability. You have the potential to be stronger than you ever imagined, not just by your own efforts, but by the care that supports you, especially during times when you may feel unworthy of that help. So set aside any lingering anger or fear. Bring everything you carry, your doubts, your shortcomings, every burden, and let me help. I am here to share the load. You do not face your struggles alone. My care is a shelter for you, a firm ground upon which you can stand, and a source of support when the weight of the world bears down on you. I recognize every effort you make, every sacrifice you endure, and the determination you show to grow. I want you to know something important. Even in moments when you feel like you are a mere shadow in the chaos of life, you are a light in the darkness. Even if you sometimes feel small or insignificant, you have the ability to offer hope to others. I see the way you extend care when you most need it, how you support others even when you're struggling, and how you share the genuine care I have instilled in you with a world that is often desperate for a simple act of kindness. Even the smallest display of compassion has a profound impact. Let these words be a reminder of your worth, your strength, and your ability to overcome. Do not let the pressure to perform or the fear of inadequacy stand in your way. Instead, be true to yourself and keep moving forward, knowing that you are seen, valued, and cared for every step of the way. If you manage to smile in tough moments, share a kind word with someone hurting, or simply be there for others, you are letting my care flow outward. You guide what I share into the dark places. I know there are times when you feel overwhelmed, when it seems like all your good deeds have been drowned out by the noise. Still, understand that every act of care does matter. You are sowing seeds of hope and trust, even if you do not immediately see the harvest. Think of a lone candle in a dark room. Its light may be faint compared to the blackness, but it transforms the space. That is what you do. Your light pushes back the darkness, bringing warmth, clarity, and peace to those around you. Do not let the darkness hold you back. Always know that it is I who keep your light burning. I am with you every moment, ensuring that you stay bright. Even through your struggles and uncertainties, your light reflects the goodness I bestow upon you. I understand your efforts, and I am truly glad for the ways you touch lives. Yet, there is something I need you to understand. Your connection with me is essential. I am the channel through which you experience peace, guidance, and courage in a tumultuous world. You are not meant to carry your burdens alone. I made you so that you could carry me with you every day. The moments we share in quiet reflection and thought are incredibly important to me. When you slow down and listen, I speak to your heart. I value every moment you give to be with me. You don't need to be flawless when you come to me. Just show up as you are. I already know all about you. I am present with every joy, every pain, and every desire that fills your heart. My promise is like a guide that lights your way. When you let it shine in your life, decisions become simpler. Your suffering feels easier to bear, and your path forward becomes clearer. Look for what I suggest with your mind and hold fast to it as a support each morning. The more you focus on my quiet guidance, the better your days will be. But remember, being with me isn't only about your actions, it is also about the state of your heart. I ask you to trust me, lean on me, and allow me to share your burdens. Keep this in mind whenever you feel overwhelmed. You do not have to be everything all at once. I am here for you. As you come close to me, I respond in kind. I will bring you calm for your mind and happiness that goes beyond ordinary understanding. Together we can handle any challenge. I am with you as a steady support, a guide, and a friend. Stay near, my dear one. I want you to hear me, especially when you search for comfort. I'm here with you, and I value every step you take toward me. Our bond means everything to me, and I treasure every moment of it. Listen to me now, my child, this truth is unavoidable. I keep my promises. Even if the world feels unstable, you can rely on my word for certainty. Everything I have vowed to you has always been kept, and I never break my word. At times you might have doubts, wondering if I truly understand you or will be there as you expect. But listen now. I am the one who never forgets my commitments. My promises come when they are meant to, and they are always good for you. Consider this. The same power that set the winds in motion, that moved mountains and opened paths, is the same force watching over your life. I have not left you behind. I do not use promises as empty words. They are active signs of my care and commitment to you. When you find yourself struggling and the path ahead seems unclear, remember the message I have shared. My word is like a small light that stands against the dark. I will not forsake you, and I will not let you be alone. As long as you hold true to what I have said, I will provide you with hope and a future. My words mean that everything is aligning in a way to support you, and I am actively working for your good. Know that even if there are no literal storms, there will be times when you need something solid to cling to. And I promise that my support will never fail. So, my child, release the doubts and fears that weigh you down. Stand firm in my truth. Continue to believe and hope. I am committed to keeping my word with you. Life may not be free from hardship. I understand that today's troubles, tomorrow's challenges, and the sorrows of the past can be heavy on your heart. But listen to me. It does not have to be like this, all alone. I offer you a kind of rest that no one else can give. A deep peace that is not just temporary relief from your problems. My calm is enduring, something you can rely on even when everything seems out of control. When your thoughts begin to overwhelm you or worry tries to steal your joy, remember I am here. Bring all that troubles you to me. Let me share your load. It is not your responsibility alone to face the burdens of the world. That is my role. I stand as a safeguard, a source of help, and a constant presence in hard times. Picture yourself amid a storm, yet safe and steady, because you are held in my embrace. This is the tranquility I offer you. It does not matter if you are not able to calm the storm. What matters is that you allow me to be with you. Free yourself from constant worries about what might go wrong. Let go of those anxious thoughts that rob you of sleep. With my stillness in your heart, you will be able to face each day with renewed strength and a confident spirit, finding joy even when times are tough. Trust that I have control and will always be here to support you. My hope is that you never let fear and anxiety take over. Instead, let me replace your restless nights with calmness and your worries with steady trust. I am offering you a genuine peace, one that is mine to give. Will you accept it? I see that you work hard to manage everything on your own, but it is time to lean on me fully. Please do not turn away from this message. I want nothing more than to help you find the peace your soul longs for. I will show you how to receive this calm if you stay open to it. Walking away now would only add to the burden on your heart, and I want to free you from that. I must complete what I have begun in your heart. I know that life is full of uncertainties. The future is always unclear, filled with unknowns and unexpected challenges. But listen to this. You do not need to worry about what lies ahead, because I am already holding it all together. The path may not seem obvious to you, but to me it is clear. I have prepared the way long before you arrived, removing obstacles that block your vision. I protect you and provide for you. Nothing will occur except by my design. I have blessed you, and this blessing is meant to renew your heart and your strength. When you feel tired and weighed down, come to me. I offer a special kind of rest, not just the physical rest you get from sleep, but a deeper rest for your heart and mind. I see how you give so much of yourself until you reach the point of exhaustion. But remember, I did not create you to be in constant weariness. I designed you to be kind and strong, and even those who care deeply need a time to recover. Consider the balance of work and rest. Even I took time off, not because it was required, but to show that rest is part of life. You belong most fully in my presence when you allow yourself to stop striving and simply exist. In that pause, you will not only rest, but also be renewed. Your energy will be restored, your spirit revived, and your perspective refreshed. This renewal brings clarity amid the noise and calm where there is usually chaos. It is not about stopping activity altogether, but about finding the balance necessary for well-being. These periods of rest let me show you the strength I can give you. If you depend on me, you will discover capacities within yourself that you never knew existed. Your strength will not come solely from your own efforts. It will be powered by the presence I put to work inside you. You are more capable than you think because I provide that inner strength. Do not be embarrassed when you find yourself in need of help or when things do not make sense. Do not let pride stop you from asking for my support. Bring your struggles, your doubts, and your fears to me, and I will help you work through them. Together, we can overcome any obstacle. Remember, it is not about your weakness, but about how I work in you. In your moments of vulnerability, my strength becomes evident. Trust in me, and you can achieve the best version of yourself. Take a moment to look back at where you have been, every challenge you have faced, every barrier you have overcome, and every time you chose to have faith has been valuable. You might think that these moments are small, but to me they are significant. I celebrated each time you took a step towards forgiveness, even if it was painful. I felt joy when you offered kind words even in anger. I took pride each time you sought my guidance, even when you felt uncertain. Each of these achievements, no matter how minor they seem to you, is important to me. The struggle is real, and I see every effort you make. Even if you do not always get the outcome you hoped for, every time you try to walk the path, it is a victory in my eyes. You are braver and stronger than you realize, and I cherish every forward movement, every decision to trust me. Remember that great challenges have often been overcome not by brute strength, but by a steadfast trust in what I offer. With me by your side, every hurdle becomes an opportunity for triumph. Reflect on the times you thought you could not go on, yet you did. Think of the moments when surrender seemed near, but you found a way to keep moving forward. These are the triumphs of a life lived with trust and courage. Do not dismiss your small victories. Each one is a sign of your growing strength. I want you to know that I am pleased with every step you take, no matter how small it may seem. Your journey is marked by the courage to ask for help when needed. Each time you admit that you do not have all the answers, I stand ready to support you. I am here as your helper, always willing to share the strength you require. So, let us pause and reflect on all that you have overcome. Every time you stood against the odds, every decision to trust in what I offer, every moment you chose to be kind despite difficulty. These are the building blocks of a resilient life. I want you to remember that your efforts do not go unnoticed. When you managed to rise after every fall, I celebrated each recovery. When you continued to show love even when faced with challenges, I witnessed your growth. Even the smallest acts of courage shine brightly in my eyes. It is not the grand gestures, but the quiet perseverance that builds a life of meaning. In your everyday struggles, you have shown remarkable strength, and every step forward is a win. Keep in mind that one great story of courage is not written through grand battles alone. It is written by the everyday decisions you make, each choice to keep moving, each act of empathy, and every moment of quiet faith. I see you, and I value all that you are, all that you feel, and every effort you make. You are not in this journey alone, and I am here every step of the way. Stay close to me, trusting that I have prepared the way for you. When the future seems murky or uncertain, remember that I am holding it all together. I have worked long before you began your journey, ensuring that each step is guided and that every obstacle will be overcome. Nothing happens by chance when you are with me. I promise you stability, clarity, and a future where hope is restored time and again. Whenever you feel tired or overwhelmed, turn to me. I invite you to lay down your heavy thoughts and worries. In my presence you will find not only solace, but also a renewal of strength and spirit. Let go of the relentless search for answers that leave you feeling isolated. Instead, let my quiet assurance fill your heart. I am here, always reliable, offering a deep, lasting peace that no temporary fix can match. I encourage you to trust in my support and find rest in the knowledge that I am always by your side. Even when your energy wanes and your resolve falters, remember that my guidance and strength can help restore you. In your moments of vulnerability, do not hesitate to reach out and lean on me. Together we can navigate every challenge. Stay present in this bond. Keep your focus on what I have shared, and allow my presence to fill the spaces in your heart that feel empty. There is nothing small or insignificant in the journey you undertake. Every step is part of a larger plan designed for your well-being. I am here to support you through every hardship and every victory. Your dedication, even when it feels insignificant, builds a life of inner strength and purpose. Celebrate those moments when you chose hope over despair and kindness over indifference. These choices matter more than you realize. When you continue to move forward despite uncertainty, remember that I am right here with you, lending strength, support, and clarity. So, my dear one, continue to trust and take these small steps forward. Lean on me, and I will help lighten your load. I offer you the calm that comes from knowing you are never truly alone. Embrace this peace and let it renew you, day by day, choice by choice, as you continue to build a life filled with hope and inner strength. Let my words remind you that my care for you is steady and that I have given you the strength to face each day. Your setbacks do not define you. Instead, it is your achievements that truly show who you are, and I feel deep pride for every one of them. Listen to me now. I do not consider any mistake too large or any wrong too serious. Whatever load you carry, whatever regret weighs on your heart, understand that my compassion is even greater. Come to me, and I will ease your missteps. The grace I offer is not a reward you must earn. It is given freely because of my deep care for you. Know that if you admit your wrongdoings, I am ready to forgive you and help you move away from harmful patterns. Nothing you have done has disconnected you from my care. You might wonder how you could ever be released from the past, but believe me when I say that what has happened is already taken care of in a way that covers all transgressions, both now and always. There is not a single error that I cannot overlook. I do not hold your past against you. Rather, I offer a fresh start, much like a parent welcoming back a wayward child who lost their way yet still belongs. Imagine someone who left everything behind and returned, tired and bruised, only to be embraced without hesitation. This is how I receive you. No matter how long or far you have strayed, I am always prepared to welcome you back. So do away with the burden of guilt and shame. Lay those heavy feelings before me and let me trade them for a life filled with freedom, peace, and fulfillment. Your past does not dictate who you are today. You are cherished simply because you exist and because I have rescued you from despair. Understand that forgiveness is not merely about erasing mistakes. It is about accepting the life that I now offer you, one that is whole and complete in its possibility. Step fully into the grace that is available to you, secure in the knowledge that you have been forgiven, healed, and restored. You are now free, and I am thankful for the courage that freedom brings. I want you to know that this is not the finish line. I continue to reach into the depths of your being, asking you to accept the liberty and care that I constantly provide. If you were to step away now, I would be disheartened, because what comes next is meant to strengthen you further and remind you just how valuable you are to me. Trust that better things still lie ahead. Reflect on this. I take genuine pride in you, not in a distant or conditional way, but in a profound and enduring manner. I see the entirety of your journey, your struggles, your efforts, your progress, and I am immensely proud of everything you have accomplished. You might only notice the flaws or the stumbles, focusing on your uncertainties, or the times you felt less than whole. However, I see your whole story. I value the growth you have achieved, the resilience you have shown, and the trust you have maintained even when circumstances were challenging. Every act of kindness, every moment when you chose to believe in yourself despite fear, reaffirms my hope in you. Think of the way a parent watches a small child learn to walk. The child may fall repeatedly, but every step forward is met with encouragement and love. That is how I view your progress. Your journey is not about being perfect. It is about moving forward steadily, and I hold each step you take as something precious. If you ever doubt your own worth, know that you are good enough simply because you exist in my sight. My pride in you is not a measure of the outcomes of your actions, but is rooted in who you are at your core. Embrace that you are seen, valued, and loved by me. I care deeply for the person you are becoming. Life at times may feel like trekking through an uncertain landscape where the path is unclear and the way forward feels daunting. But understand this: you are never moving alone or in complete darkness. I am with you, like a steady light that guides your steps when the night is long. When you find yourself adrift, feeling lost or overwhelmed, lean on my guidance. My direction is not a collection of complicated instructions or old tales. It is a clear and present source of insight, truth, and encouragement meant to lead you onward. Envision yourself as a traveler in the dark, holding a small lamp that does not reveal everything at once, yet illuminates enough of the way ahead to keep you moving forward. That is the role of my guidance. It may not unveil every detail of what lies ahead, but it will sufficiently equip you to handle each moment as it comes. I am here to take your hand and walk with you, even when the noise of the world tempts you to lose your way. Trusting in my words will clear away the confusion that sometimes surrounds you. The instructions I provide are not meant to weigh you down. They are intended to energize you, granting you independence and a clear sense of direction. The more you align yourself with the truth I offer, the more clearly your path will shine. Let my guidance be a constant companion, always offering support and sound advice. Reflect on these words in your mind and allow them to brighten your inner life. When you act with purpose as a response to these truths, you will discover a deep sense of meaning and satisfaction. Move forward without hesitation, secure in the understanding that I am clearing the way for you. You are never left behind when you choose to follow what I have set before you, and I will lead you toward a life rich with possibility. Each day gives you the chance to plant seeds of belief, hope, and care that may start small but have the power to change everything. There is no effort on your part that goes unnoticed. When you speak kindly, forgive freely, or take a bold step in trust despite uncertainty, you are planting seeds that will yield a significant harvest in time. Even if the results are not visible immediately, know that I am nurturing every seed, providing what is needed for it to grow. This nurturing happens quietly, like a farmer who knows that beneath the surface something is developing, even if it is not yet apparent. I need you to trust that the efforts you make are not in vain. It does not matter how many times you demonstrate your commitment or take a small step of faith. In time, these efforts will blossom into something far greater than you can imagine. The conditions may not always seem perfect, and the work may sometimes feel relentless, yet you must persist. Continue sowing hope and trust, for I am quietly working behind the scenes to ensure that your deeds will multiply. Even if your contributions appear modest, they hold immense value. Trust in the process, for I will help bring forth a harvest that reflects the growth of your spirit. Hold on to the belief that every small seed of trust you plant has the potential to grow strong and produce a legacy of compassion and strength. There is a simple truth you must accept. I am with you every step of the way. I require no extra effort beyond what you are already capable of. You can follow me as far as I have led before, and when the weight of life becomes heavy, remember that you are never truly alone. I share in your moments of joy, sorrow, and vulnerability. My presence is constant and unchanging, like the gentle, unseen movement of the wind that you can feel even when you cannot see it. Whenever you sense that I am absent or question my presence, know that I am closer than you think. I am as near as each breath you take. I would never abandon you, and you can always count on my support. When you are tested by fear or uncertainty, simply reach out to me. I will offer comfort, steady you, and reveal what is real. I care deeply for you and will always be available to console you. Consider me a friend who stands by you in every situation, whether you find yourself in a busy town or out in nature. My presence brings calm and strength wherever you may be. Walk confidently, knowing that you will never have to shoulder life's burdens alone. I celebrate each step you take and every bit of progress, and I am sincerely happy with how far you have come. If there is one lesson to take from all of this, let it be that I am incredibly proud of you. I hold you dear, always loving you without fail. And I see beauty in every moment of your life. Remember that you are noticed, valued, and never expected to carry everything on your own. You do not have to fear the future because I stand ready by your side, supporting you and cheering you on. You need not be flawless for my love to be present. You are enough simply because you are you. All I ask is that you hold on to faith, trust in the care I extend, and allow your heart to be filled with hope. Celebrate every small victory, every demonstration of courage, and every step you take on this journey. Carry these truths with you always, letting them shape how you view yourself and how you live your life. Understand that you are more than adequate. I care so deeply for you, and nothing can lessen the pride I feel. Let today's message inspire you to share your own light with those who need it. Tell others that they are valued, and that they have a place in this shared journey of hope, belief, and care. Go forward with confidence and know that I am always by your side, supporting you every step of the way. My care for you remains unwavering, and I will always be here to guide you toward a better life. If you choose to trust in me, know that you are part of a shared experience of hope and renewal that I am happy to offer. Remember that you are never truly alone, and continue to move forward with the assurance that my care is with you always. I love you deeply, and I am proud of who you are and who you will become. Embrace this gift of a new beginning and let it encourage you to shine a light for others as well. Carry this message in your heart and share it when someone else needs to be reminded that they are as cherished and appreciated as you are. Continue your journey knowing that I am here with you, steadfast and true, ready to support you every step of the way. Amen.